Hi, it's Cheryl from Home of My Making. I'm coming on tonight to show you some more felt flowers. I have two more different styles that I wanted to give you a tutorial on to add to the ones that I have a few videos back. You can catch that. So the last time I showed you how to cut out felt flowers, we made them from templates that were round. And this time I want to show you how to make them from templates that are in a rectangle shape. So as you're hopping on, let me know you're here. I'm going to check out my iPad to see if I could see you up close and comments. So let me see, I got you right there. So what we're going to do today is these flowers that I showed you from the last time. I'm just going to come up. Hi, Teresa. They looked more like this. Hey, Gretchen, how are you? So today I want to show you them, and they're going to look more like this. If you can see, I need two other hands. See the difference between the pink ones and the purple ones? These are what I showed you the last time, and this style is what I'm going to show you this time, and then a little bud like that. So stick with me and I'll show you how to hand cut some felt flowers, because I don't have a Cricut. So let me show you. So what I'm going to do is I have made some templates. You can cut it by hand. I do that most of the time, but I made them all different sizes, just as well as I did the round ones in all different sizes, because the different sizes will give you different size flowers and different height flowers. So, hi Teresa. So here's what I do. Basically take your template. Now the way this works is the wider this is going to be, the higher the flower will be. The narrower it is, the shorter it'll be, because we're going to fold these in half once we cut out the felt. So what I did is I went ahead and cut some out from my templates. So another thing is, if you notice, they're all different lengths. The shorter they are, the smaller they're going to be in circumference. The longer they are, as they're wrapped around, they get wider. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with this one first. And here's how you do this particular flower. So what you're going to do is fold it in half like this. You kind of have to keep your hand on it as you go down, but you're going to start to snip the top of this on the fold section. And here's what I mean by that. So here's the fold section, and here's the open section. So what you're going to do is, without going through, you're just going to keep cutting like this, if you could see that. So there's a couple of ways you can do it. The closer you make your cuts, it'll look more like, let me see if I can show this to you. The closer you make your cuts, the tighter it'll look, the smaller. The wider you make your cuts, these loops will be wider. So it's a preference, and just by cutting them narrow or fat, it changes the whole shape of the flower. So what I'm going to do is, if you watch, I'm just going to cut down this whole piece like that. And obviously try not to cut all the way through, otherwise you'll cut it right off. So what you do, you keep doing that all the way to the end. This is going to be a pretty big flower because I did a longer piece of felt, but even if you can do half of the size and it would just be a smaller flower. So what I'm going to do is you just keep doing that until you get to the end. I can't tell you how many times I've snipped right through it. And so now what I'm going to do is, so this is what you have, and all your cuts are on the top, if you could see that. See it? So what I'm going to do is take the end, I'm going to put a little piece of hot glue there, just like that, and then I'm going to start the rolling process like we have done in the past on the other flowers. Okay, so now as you roll, you can put a dab of glue every so often if you choose to keep it together especially when it's a long piece like this, because you do have to try to keep that together on this side. So keep rolling, keep rolling. And then when you get to the very end, what I like to do is put a piece of glue here just to keep the two sides together. Real quick like that, just like that. And then I'm gonna glue that to there. Just like that. I don't know if you could see the smoke from my hot glue gun, but it is hot. And then I'm gonna just keep like that. So there you have it. You're gonna have a little flower just like that. Cute, huh? Okay, so again, look at the difference between the one I made just now and this one. See how wide I made these petals? So I have 3 different ones. You can kind of tell by how spread out you make those little slices. Just changes the look of the flower. Same process, you would just make the slits closer or further away. So that's one flower I wanted to come on and show you. That's new that I haven't done yet. And then there's this little bud. So this, you're also going to start out with, let's do this one. You're going to start out with a strip like this. Again, the wider, the higher the flower, the narrower, the shorter the flower. So with this, we're just going to, by hand, cut little, I guess, semicircles in here without, again, going through to the bottom. So let me do 3 of them and then I could show you what I did. So this is what you're going to do down the whole length of this piece. So let me do that. Again, this is not a Cricut. It's done by hand. So every flower will come out different, which is the beauty of it, because every flower doesn't look the same. Even if you get a dozen roses, they don't look the same. Gretchen, I'll tell you what, this glue gun, I could show you, I have 2 burns on my hand right now. I'm seriously thinking of going back to my little glue gun because I keep burning myself. I don't even know the temperature that that glue gun can go up to, but I'll tell you what, every time I use it, I burn my hands. So there you go. That's what you're going to have left after we're done. And this is the piece we're going to do. We're going to use. We're not going to use that. So again, here we go. We're going to roll it. So we're going to put a little piece of glue there. I'm so afraid to touch it because I keep burning myself. And then we're going to start the rolling process again. And you're going to roll it up again, all the way to the end. Again, if you feel you need to put a little dab of glue there to secure it, that's what you're going to do. And then when you get to the end, glue it. So there you go. You have like a little rose. Thank you, Julie, for sprinkling it. So that is this flower just in a different color. And then what I went ahead and did is I just added some leaves to the bottom of it. So basically how I make the leaves, again, hand cut. You could see how I just did. I don't even use a template. I just basically kind of go in the shape of a leaf, and then I would glue it, and then I add it on to that just like that. And I usually do like 2 on there, only because usually they're butted up against another flower that I have in the piece that I'm making. So what I do is, let me see, I'm just going to add another little, there you go. So that's it. So today we did 2 different other kinds of flowers based on the rectangle shapes of the cutouts. So if you go back, you can see, if you're interested in the other ones, I did do another tutorial on the felt, hand cut felt flowers that is up in the video section. So just wanted to show you how to do that. So if you're on here, thank you for joining me live. if you can share this to somebody's page that you think would like to know how to do this, that would be great. I'm going to come back tomorrow and show you a whole nother craft. Like I said, I've tried to go live every day this week. I never know what time because I do work. I do nails on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So on those days, I can't plan anything. I'm home from work right now, though. But thank you, Gretchen. Thank you, Julie, for catching me live and interacting. If you catch this later, put hashtag replay. Who just... Joni, you caught me again. You're not late. You can catch the replay. I'm actually done, but I did do more felt flowers today that are different than the other ones I did. So since it's springtime, I just, not that you don't know I don't like to make the felt flowers. I love to make the felt flowers, but I just wanted to make a few different ones. I think these came out really cute. I guess they remind me of like mums. But I think if they were all gathered together, I happen to have like 3 shades of pink felt that I thought it would be cool to do like an ombre effect, like all covered in flowers, but we'll see what I come up with. So thank you for joining me. Gail, hello. You love them. Thank you. Have you tried to make any? Has any of you tried to make any? Let me know. Send me a picture, or you could add it to a post. I would appreciate that also. So thank you for coming on, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Thanks.